A lot of people don't like or even hate the MK11 version of Sindel. I think it's because of the retcon to her backstory. But what if I were to tell you that I think I can prove that the retcon is a lie?
Sindel wins.
In the first timeline, Sindel was a benevolent empress of Edenia with her husband and king Jared. Shao Kahn invades their realm and merges it with Outworld, then brainwashes Sindel to be his loyal bride. All of this happens before the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament between Earthrealm and Outworld. This point is going to be important later. Yet in the second timeline, Sindel reveals that she was in fact the one to finish Jared, not Shao Kahn.
In the beginning, Shao Kahn invaded Edenia, murdered my husband Jared, and forced me to be his bride. That's the story. But it's a lie. One I told, lest I lose the faith of my subjects, or of my daughter, Kitana. The truth, Jared was weak, destined to fail. By betraying him, I gained a better lover, and the ultimate weapon. A conqueror to unite all realms, and put them at my beck and call. Then, Kronika upended history, and I found myself confronting a future in which I had been dead for centuries. My so-called family had failed me in every way. Kitana broke my heart worst. Instead of uniting the realms, she sought to liberate them. As if the wasteland savages could ever be more than serfs. Ever the caring mother, I had to discipline my little princess. And after that, I had to discipline a titan. Now, I have defeated Kronika, outgrown Shao Kahn and Kitana. I have no more family. No more rivals. No more gods. I sit above them all, on a throne that unites all realms and all realities. Whoever you are, wherever you are, when you are before me, kneel. For I am Sindel, Empress of Time, and you exist only to serve me.
Shao Kahn also reveals that she did so on her own volition, since she was actually never brainwashed.
Please, Mother. What spell has Shao Kahn used on you this time?
Naive girl. Your mother is not bewitched. She never has been.
She had a husband and a kingdom, and you took them away.
Oh, Kitana. My first husband, your father, was a fool. Jared believed that we were no better than commoners. He refused to assert the privileges of our throne. He traded away our powers, our divine rights. Edenia grew weak and vulnerable. Then Shao Kahn invaded, embracing his power, taking what was his. Here was a man unashamed to assert his privilege, and who vowed to protect mine. I had found my true love, and to consecrate our bond, I killed Jared for him.
You love Shao Kahn more than your own daughter?
Let the women be, chosen one.
Seems pretty cut and dry, right? However, I believe Sindel actually was brainwashed, unbeknownst to even Shao Kahn. Okay, follow me here to kinda get this. The original timeline ends at Armageddon, when Raiden sends visions of the future to his past self, in hopes of him changing certain key moments in history.
Ages wasted in foolish resistance. Now is the dawn of my rule.
No strawberry. The dog Ridlock Jerem Maltel.
Yes.
Melera.
Rage the world.
As your I tell. Rechup Oi, the nice eye. He must win.
Lord Raiden, what is wrong?
Strange visions.
Your amulet.
It is nothing, Liu Kang. The tournament begins.
The important thing to realize is that everything before the beginning of the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament remains the same. This is hinted at when Raiden acknowledged Sub-Zero's adventure in Mortal Kombat mythologies.
Despite my efforts, my vision has come to pass. An unfortunate end. He once defended Earthrealm from the Netherrealm armies of Shinnok and Quan Chi.
Also, in Sindel's MK9 ending, it clearly states that Sindel is a kind and peaceful leader.
The spell that bewitched Queen Sindel had been broken. She did battle with Shao Kahn and slew him, punishment for the suffering he brought upon her and millions of others throughout the realms. She dissolved the sorcery that bound Edenia with Outworld and began restoring her realm to its former glory. The many races of Outworld were impressed. Not only had Sindel defeated Shao Kahn, but she had shown great leadership in chaotic times. They willingly offered her their allegiance. Under Sindel's governance, the realms of Edenia and Outworld remain merged in spirit.
We can assume Sindel's history of being a kind person before the tournament remains true, which means she must have been bewitched after Shao invaded her realm. Perhaps this wasn't done by Shao or by his command even. It could have been that he expressed his desire to make Sindel his bride, and perhaps the Shadow Priest or Shang Tsung himself did the brainwashing for him. Anything Sindel says has to be called into question because she's an unreliable source. Her emotions, motives, and memories could all be twisted. Also, Shao never corroborates the story of Sindel turning on Jared, so perhaps this was only in Sindel's mind because of the brainwashing.
Jared was soft and weak-willed.
You claim to know my father?
This one killed him for Shao Kahn.
You killed Jared, Devora?
This one killed many on Shao Kahn's behalf.
Because the history before the Earthrealm tournament is consistent with the original timeline, and because nobody ever corroborates Sindel's story of Jared's death, I believe this shows that the quote-unquote retcon of Sindel's story must be just a delusion from the point of view of someone with no credibility due to the fact that she was brainwashed. There actually is no retcon. Sindel said she turned on Jared because she was made to think it actually happened. Am I making sense, or is there something that I'm overlooking that destroys my argument? Let me know in the comments. If you made it this far and you enjoyed the video, you can
Acknowledge me
by hitting the like button. This is a small act for you, but it really helps more people get their eyes on videos like this, and it is greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, you can hit confirm that by pressing the subscribe button to join
literally millions
of ShinFit subscribers. I upload often, post lots of community posts, and live streams, so to catch me, make sure that you hit that sub button. If you're into gaming content, there is a video on screen now that I'm sure you're gonna enjoy. But more importantly than anything else, don't get beat up out there.